in as a transfer student from another culinary school here in the area, and I had a really negative experience there. I'm really glad that I made the switch here.
Went to the same major culinary school here in the area. I feel that the school here gives a more realistic picture of what it's like out in the real world. The kitchens were crowded, didn't have exactly everything you needed, but we made do, and it was great. I met a lot of better friends than what I had at the other school. So
I actually used to work at another school in town, and in admissions, and I got to know Chef Whitney and some of the other chefs, and I found out about the program after I had left at a conference that I was at. There just happened to be an admissions table, and found out about the weekend program because I worked Monday through Friday. So it just worked out to be a perfect opportunity. And it was like coming home because I knew all the chefs and I really respected them. They had a great, I knew Chef Parks was here. It's just amazing. So I just kind of came home, if you will.
I lived with a pastry chef that went to another competitive school here in town, and was totally influenced by her and her work, her passion in the field, and I felt very close to that. And so I started doing a lot of research around town and seeing what schools were available. Oregon Culinary was the most polite. They did not pressure. They had the best price for the program itself, and of course Chef Park's pristine reputation around town sold me. And then, of course,
I would just have to say that it actually exceeded my expectations. I had gone to the other school for probably like 4 months and hadn't learned all that much, really. And we'd had like 3 different chefs, just the way they do it there. And I really hadn't learned anything. So coming here, I was like, well, maybe I'll learn a little more. So I came into it with very low expectations. If I learned anything, that'd be great. But coming in, I learned so much. And the small class made it better. Chef Park's willingness to put up with all of our inane questions. And just taking the time to show you how to do stuff.
I'll have to agree with Tom. We were in the same class. We were classmates together, and just when I came in for the walkthrough, everything was so much smaller than what I had imagined, being that I was from the other school. And I just the thought of being in a school that was smaller, the kitchen seemed more realistic. And just the first day here, we were thrown into it. And at the other school, it was like at least 3 weeks before we actually got to get into cooking and baking at all. I'm really grateful that I completed this course, because I can't say that I would have been this confident upon graduation at the other school that I am here.
I went through the other school as well, and toured around and met a lot of different chefs and teachers there. Really, the passion here, that's one thing about this school, is every chef here is extremely passionate about what they're doing. They want to be here. Very big difference. It makes it a very positive and encouraging learning environment.
You have to kind of have a bit of skepticism. Don't believe everything that you hear. You really have to go out to the location and walk through, meet people, talk to students, and really get a feel for what it's like. I wish I would have put in much more work than I did before I started. I wish I would have started here initially and not wasted time at the other place. But really, money, yes, and really just ask questions. Get out and look. That's the best advice that I could say.